In a world that constantly shifts beneath our feet, one of the greatest skills we can develop is the ability to embrace change and adapt. Whether it's in your personal life or professional pursuits, change is the only constant. And how you respond to it often defines whether you will thrive or struggle. Change is not an option. It's inevitable. But embracing it, truly leaning into it with an open mind and a determined spirit, requires more than just acknowledging its presence. It requires a mindset shift that transforms fear into opportunity and uncertainty into growth. For those who live the grind, this is not a choice, but a necessity. If you want to excel in your journey, especially in a world that's moving faster than ever before, you must embrace change, cultivate adaptability, and be ready to succeed, no matter what comes your way. The nature of change, constant and unpredictable. It's easy to get comfortable with routine. There's a certain safety that comes with doing things the way they've always been done. We often resist change because it challenges this comfort, but that's where the danger lies. Staying static in a dynamic world is the quickest path to irrelevance. Whether you're in business, health, or relationships, those who are stuck in their ways will quickly fall behind. The rapid advancement of technology, shifting cultural trends, and even personal circumstances, such as changes in health or financial stability, can leave us disoriented. But the truth is, change doesn't care if we're ready for it. It will happen, whether we like it or not. The key to surviving and thriving is learning to adapt. Those who embrace change as a part of life understand that it isn't something to be feared. Instead, it's something to harness. They don't wait for the storm to pass, they learn to dance in the rain. Success, particularly for those who grind day in and day out, comes from being ready for the unexpected and staying flexible in the face of adversity. Why embracing change matters in the grind. Adapting is at the core of growth. Without change, there is no progress. Stagnation kills dreams, but change, especially when embraced, opens up new opportunities. This is particularly true for those who are committed to embracing the grind, where success is not about avoiding hard work but about pushing through it, evolving, and learning from each experience. Let's look at the business world. Companies that refuse to innovate and resist changing market conditions eventually crumble. Think of companies like Blockbuster, which failed to recognize the rise of streaming services, compared to Netflix, which pivoted from DVD rentals to become a global leader in entertainment by embracing technological change. The same principle applies on a personal level. Those who embrace change don't get thrown off by life's curveballs. Instead, they see challenges as learning opportunities. They don't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" but rather, "How can I grow from this?" This mindset is what allows them to adapt quickly and position themselves for long-term success. Cultivating a mindset of adaptability. So, how can we learn to embrace change and adapt for success? It starts with mindset. Here are a few steps to cultivate adaptability and thrive in a world of constant change. 1. Shift your perspective on change. The first step in embracing change is to stop seeing it as a threat. Change does not inherently equal loss or failure. Instead, it can signify new beginnings and greater possibilities. A change in career might lead you to discover a passion you never knew existed. A change in personal relationships could open doors to deeper connections. A shift in your daily habits could lead to a healthier, more fulfilled life. Your perspective shapes your reality. If you view change as something to be avoided, you will constantly live in fear of it. However, if you begin to see it as an inevitable part of life that brings growth, your relationship with change will shift from dread to excitement. 2. Build resilience through discomfort. Change is uncomfortable, and that's okay. In fact, discomfort is often a sign that you're on the brink of something great. If you want to grow, you need to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. This means leaning into the discomfort, instead of resisting it. When you encounter a situation that pushes you outside of your comfort zone, don't shy away. Engage with it. The more you practice facing discomfort head-on, the more resilient you'll become. Resilience is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. The grind is never easy, but those who are resilient are the ones who push through the hard times and come out stronger. 3. Stay curious and open-minded. Curiosity is the antidote to stagnation. Those who embrace change are constantly learning. They stay curious about the world, about new ideas, about different ways of doing things. They understand that the moment they stop learning, they stop growing. When faced with a change, instead of shutting down or resisting, ask questions. Be curious about how this new situation might help you grow. What can you learn from it? How can you use it to become better? Cultivating an open mind allows you to stay adaptable because you are always ready to explore new possibilities, rather than clinging to the old. 4. Take control of what you can, and let go of the rest. One of the biggest challenges with change is that it often feels out of our control. However, part of embracing change is learning to differentiate between what you can and cannot control. Trying to control everything is exhausting and impossible. Instead, focus on the things you can influence: your mindset, your actions, your response to situations. Let go of what's out of your hands. It's liberating to understand that not everything is within your power, but your attitude and effort always are. By focusing on what you can control, you'll find it easier to adapt when circumstances change, because you'll be anchored in your own strength. Applying adaptability to the grind. The grind is often depicted as relentless hustle and effort. But in reality, the grind also requires strategic adaptability. It's not just about working hard, it's about working smart, staying flexible, and knowing when to pivot. Here's how embracing change plays into the grind. 1. Reassess and redefine your goals. Adapting for success in the grind often means reassessing your goals. As you grow, your priorities may shift. What was important to you a year ago might not be relevant today. Regularly check in with yourself. Are the goals you're grinding for still aligned with your purpose? Are they still taking you in the direction you want to go? If not, it may be time to adapt your goals to better reflect your evolving vision. 2. Develop new skills. In a fast-paced world, the grind often requires continuous learning. New technologies, market trends, or personal challenges can render old skills obsolete. By embracing change, you'll stay ahead of the curve. Invest in developing new skills that keep you adaptable in the face of evolving circumstances. Be proactive in seeking out growth opportunities, rather than waiting for change to force your hand. 3. Adapt your strategy. Sometimes, the grind means adjusting your strategy. If you've been working tirelessly toward a goal and aren't seeing the results you want, it doesn't mean you're failing. It just means you might need to adapt your approach. Flexibility is key in achieving long-term success. Remember, persistence doesn't always mean doing the same thing over and over. Sometimes, it means changing tactics to reach your ultimate goal. Conclusion. Embracing change as a path to success. Embracing change isn't about accepting defeat or giving up on your dreams. It's about recognizing that the road to success is not a straight line. It twists, turns, and sometimes veers into the unknown. But for those who are willing to adapt, change becomes a powerful tool for growth. Success is not about avoiding failure or resisting change. It's about thriving in spite of it. Those who are willing to embrace the grind, take risks, and adapt when necessary are the ones who rise to the top. They understand that in a world of constant motion, the greatest skill you can cultivate is adaptability. So, don't fear change, embrace it. Stay flexible, stay curious, and keep grinding. Your success depends on it.